Welcome everybody, we're back for Secret Wars issue number 2.
We most certainly are, and damn, what do you think they're gonna do to follow up destroying the entire universe in issue 1?
Give you a lot of build-up and quick explanations of everything that's happening, and that's exactly what happens as we get into the comic, Joel. Thor, here he is, almost naked in all his glory.
Not just Thors, an order of Thors, as many Thors as the eye can see. You were probably loving this right now. It's like, oh, so many Chris Hemsworth arms.
Where is the Chris Hemsworth? Where is he?
Oh, he's there. He's probably back and to the left. But yeah, this is the order of Thors who do the bidding of God. And who is the god of this world? Well, it's Dr. Doom, of course.
Dr. Frickin' Doom. Doom Massiah, you could say.
Doom Raboomala, this was his long game from the very beginning. The universe was destroyed, and because Doom and Molecule Man literally met God in issue 1, he usurped God and has now recreated the entire Marvel universe in his image.
That's some serious crap going on right there, Joel.
That really is, and he's broken the whole world down into kingdoms, as we saw before on, like, the Secret Wars Battle World map. And basically, he's turned everything into Game of Thrones, more or less.
He really had. That's the exact vibe I got with this. Like, we catch up with Utopolis, and it's like, okay, here's what it is here, and like, everywhere we go, it's a couple pages, but they do a really good job of establishing what's going on in these places.
And we get, like, the whole political intrigue, backstabbing thing in Higher Avalon, which is ruled over by the Captain Britain Corps, James Braddock and whatnot, or Baron Braddock as he is known, and they're having a big dispute with Baron Sinister, which ends in a frickin' trial by combat.
Oh, so amazing. Oh, man, and a lot of stuff is going on here, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, they throw a lot at you. It's not even kidding. I mean, so many characters are thrown in here, so many things are happening, and there's some serious death that happens in this comic.
Yeah, I mean, like, you get a lot of comic for your buck here. Like, there's a lot to take in, and I had to stop every couple seconds to examine the backgrounds. Like, wait, who's that? Wait, who's that?
Yeah.
And what's great is that when we see Doom, he's sitting on his throne, which is the World Tree, and his right hand is the Sheriff of Agamotto, Dr. Strange, who now works for him. And we can see off to the side that Doom has his wife, Susan Storm. Of course, he recreated the universe, so they're finally together. And their daughter, Valeria Richards. Franklin Richards is alive here, too, only he's busy watching over the Galactus Sentinel that protects Doom's castle.
Oh!
I know, right? Where it's like, man, do you think Hickman loves the Fantastic Four? I think Hickman loves the Fantastic Four.
Maybe. I get a small inkling that he does, but I don't know, Joel.
I mean, Hickman has such a boner for the Fantastic Four and Doom in general, because, I mean, back in his run, that was the thing where he's like, no, Doom is the ultimate evil in the universe. He's the ultimate villain. And we get some more stuff because Captain Britain goes out into the Deadlands, where he fights a bunch of evil symbiotes that have taken over there. And then we hear where it's like, man, you know, these symbiotes are bad, but they're not as bad as the Annihilation place, or they're not as bad as the evil Ultron AIs that are running around.
Right.
I'm like, wow, so this Doom didn't build a perfect world. He didn't build a utopia. His world's still kind of fucked.
That's all right. He's a villain. I mean, come on, a hero from a different point of view. Let's go with that.
He's complicated. We'll say that. And as we see, we get hearing about AIM, only they're not advanced idea mechanics here. They're advanced ideology mechanics, or mythologies. And the deal is that they're like a bunch of anti-Doom heretics, and a bunch of their archaeologists discover a ship. They discover an ark like the one we saw leaving Earth, and you think, oh, the heroes are going to be in here. It's Mr. Fantastic, and it's everyone who escaped. Nope, it's the Cabal, motherfuckers.
And, you know, just when you think, you're like, oh, okay, stuff can't get any worse than Doom ruining everything. Here's the Cabal, and Thanos is like, you ready for me, bitches?
You ready for this, man? MC Thanos and his running crew. And it's like, oh man, how are they gonna get out of this one?
Yeah, so that's where it ends. Alright, Joel, so that was pretty epic.
You know, here's the thing, like, I thought I knew what Secret Wars was gonna be going into it. I thought I understood. I don't know shit now.
You know nothing, John Joel.
John Joel knows nothing. I really don't. And of course, at the back of this issue, we get the big map of Secret Wars and all the different kingdoms and all the different places that are going to be having tie-ins and junk.
I'm just, next time I read the next issue I read of this, I'm just going to play the Game of Thrones theme the entire time, and that's pretty much what you're feeling here.
You really should, because that's more or less what it is.
So, I guess to end it, beautiful art, and I'm just going to go straight right there with an 8.5.
You know, I'm right there with you. It's a lot to take in at once. Like, and unless you're a super hardcore Marvel fan, a lot of this shit's gonna go right over your head, and you're not going to appreciate stuff where it's like, hey, it's the Maestro up in there, or oh, hey, you know, it's Apocalypse and all these other guys hanging out, or oh, it's Madeline Pryor who runs the X-Men universe because she took over from Cyclops, and I'm like, ooh, I get that. What a wonderful jest, Hickman.
So there it is, guys. That was issue number 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let us know what you thought about it down below. What do you think the outcome of this is going to be? Just sound off all below, and we'll be back next time with more.
Well, we know what the fallout's going to be, the Marvel Universe.
Well, to what degree? But we'll find out soon.
There you go. Fair enough.
Hey guys, Joel here reminding you that this video was made possible thanks to our many great patrons. If you want to become a patron and get exclusive comic book cast content, then click the Patreon link below and see how you can help us bring you the content you've come to love. Every little bit helps, and thanks for listening.